Oh yeah, we were gonna watch this other video, dude. Dude, fuck yeah. Yes, they did. Yeah, that's how I know about them. I feel like I might have seen them somewhere before too, but yo, what's up, D's? We've been watching some weird shit. D's? D's nuts? All right, let's tap in.
What's good, my boy?
Why do you say it like that?
I recently made this video called "There's More Than 40 Hours in a Week,"
The Tame Impala and the cowboy hat were in a safe space chat.
and it's been my first video where I've tipped my toes back in the pond of like self-improvement, even to go as far as maybe hustle culture.
What?
But I'm reporting back.
How you recording a video with the door open, dude? I couldn't do that. This motherfucker must live alone. I could not do that.
spent the last
Yo, is this Bring Me the Horizon right here? Is this Bring Me the Horizon?
3 months
Oh
pursuing the
shit.
passion,
Yeah.
if you will. Not in complete comfort, nothing like
Wait, what was he pursuing? Sorry, I got
I'm
distracted.
reporting back. I've spent the last 3 months pursuing the passion, if you will. Not in complete comfort, nothing like that. I still work, do the 5 a.m., all the fucking normal self-improvement shit. It's just like my philosophy was, let me put the time I was putting into like entrepreneurship into something that I love doing.
Oh,
And I've progressed greatly, and I will continue to do so.
that's a dub.
But I was thinking, the reason why it was so hard for me to do it initially was the boredom factor. I'm so used to my phone, videos, podcasts, even movies.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm super guilty of this when it comes to like music, dude. When it comes to music, bro, I'm literally listening to music 24/7. Like on stream. Literally when I go to make coffee, I fucking put a song on. When I'm fucking making food, I put a song on. Pretty much the only time I'm not listening to music is like when I'm about to go to sleep. And when I just wake up. That's pretty much it. Yee Diet Josh, yeah, on God. Honestly, I'm surprised Chris doesn't have a southern accent in his state. They all sound so country. Yeah, well, it's because I lived up towards the tip. It's because I lived up towards the tip of the state. And there, it's like, that's one of the only places where there is like almost no accent whatsoever in the U.S. Apparently, that's what I've heard from some people. So, yeah. You lived where, Chris? On the tip. Mm-hmm.
Other forms of art that I can justify.
The tip of what state? Chris is just the tip guy? Yeah. I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but sure. Oh, but West Virginia.
I often would find myself fucking with it for like, fucking with the music for like a couple hours, maybe, and then taking like another hour or two break.
I know this guy's probably just doing this out of a passion project, but I think if he gave a little perspective, like last time on, what's this guy's name? Last time on Cameron Arthur, you know, it would have been helpful because I don't know really what he's talking about. We should add him to our community. This guy? Yeah, I'm with it, dude. I'm with it. Can you play Power World? What's up, Chavez Gaming? Yes, at some point I'm going to play Power World. Not tonight, but at some point.
And in my head, it seemed like it worked out because I got less bored.
I got you
with
purple.
it. But then I heard what Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, I'm going to guess he is they're a musician based on the pianos and all of the music stuff here. Probably indie, maybe some alternative, maybe rock.
Famous comedian does to practice his thing. He said that he sits in a room with nothing else and just writes for 2 hours. He doesn't have to write. He doesn't. During this 2 hour period, he tells himself, you don't have to write. You can sit here and literally do nothing. But most of the time, the act of writing, which he kind of avoids because it can be boring compared to everything else, he's forced to do it during this time because he's not going to just sit there and stare at the fucking wall.
True.
But see, this is the problem. I've heard this for like 2 or 3 years now. People being like, dopamine detox, be bored.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be honest. I think dopamine detox, in some ways, like if you're really addicted to your shit, like 24/7 on your phone, like watching TikToks, watching Instagram Reels, like whatever, like you probably do need a detox of some kind. But also, like I feel like dopamine detoxes, like motherfuckers are just like, yeah, don't be happy with life. Just don't be happy with life. I mean, I haven't dug super deep into them, so maybe I don't know. But that's just kind of what it sounds like to me. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. So my girl was telling me how she paid all her bills and she's taking the kids out so they can spend their Christmas money. I told her I gotta handle some bills and stuff, but I'd help her out whenever I'm able to. She doesn't want me to sacrifice what I need for her and the kids. I told her I got her back always and I'll be okay. Granted, she's busy with work, so I got left on red and it's been kind of in my head the whole night. Am I doing too much? Like for her? Me and my girl go out stargazing and turn off everything to detox? Yo, that actually sounds fire. Hold on, I need to write this down. Yo. Sorry, let me reply to this and write this down, and then we'll tap back in. Also, to answer your question, Shivish, I am from West Virginia. What about you, dude? Okay, let me write this down on my notes app if I don't have it already. Oh, I already have it. Stargazing, dude.
Kind of took a different approach with the video.
Oh, I'm honestly like really tired, so I'm going to go to bed, Chris. I might see you tomorrow. Depends on if I'm streaming or not. Yo, dude, Foxy, appreciate you, dude. Have an amazing rest of your night. Have a great day tomorrow. Good luck with school. Sleep well, dude. See her tomorrow / today. I made a cake earlier, and it's up for her to try. Dude, hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Goosey? How you doing, man?
Made called "Fuck Dopamine Detox." Digital minimalism is your answer. But now I'm starting to realize that the extremeness of not just minimizing your habits of consumption through minimalism, just the bare bones, but actually fucking detoxifying it for periods. Like, whatever you're interested in. Mine would be music, painting, or these videos that I make.
Yeah, I think it's important to find a space where you can let your mind wander and think about ideas and like ruminate ideas. It's kind of like I call it like tapping into like a higher vibration with shit. For me, it's like when I go for a drive. That's why I like to go for drives and shit, and why I like driving alone, because there's literally nothing to like take my mind off of things, and I'll just literally think about stuff. Like most of the ideas that I have for like YouTube, streaming, literally anything, all have come up while I'm like driving or I'm in the shower. Yeah, dude. It's nice to have a space, but I think here it's more of like literally completely detoxing, right, from everything and just writing shit down and thinking. Again, Dr. K said it like, if you want to find out what you want to do in life, stare at a wall for an hour. Stare at a wall for an hour and think about life. Don't let yourself get distracted with anything else. Stare at a wall. Yeah. Comes at 3 a.m. Dude, that's real. And let water run down. Me, it's so calming. Yeah. Yeah. It's like if Charlie was born in West Virginia, mobile home. This guy? Yeah, I'm with that. Honestly. And was just straight up a musician. Mainly a musician and a little bit of a YouTuber. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's also like a bad, what's the word I'm looking for here? A bad stigma that there is like a life purpose, right? There is no singular life purpose. It's whatever you find purpose in your life. It's one of the best pieces of advice I've ever heard. Yo, sounds good, Purple. If you need anything, hit my line, all right? Appreciate you. Love you, homie.
let me say, all right, I'm gonna go into my paint studio, and so I don't get distracted and have anything else to do. I can either sit there
Oh,
and
I missed
stare
the
at the
hydrate.
fucking wall or paint.
Cheers.
I can either sit in my studio that I've built and make music with all the tools I have at my disposal, or I can stare at the fucking wall. There is no podcast. There is no videos. There's no fucking movies. There's no getting up and go and giving up on it and fucking off. It's you do this or you do nothing.
Life is what you make it. Yeah, literally, dude. I think also a big part of life is literally just perspective on things, you know? Like, honestly, I didn't sleep a shit ton last night, and I was grumpy. And there was, like, a lot going on. I was getting overwhelmed earlier with the game, but I could have, like, really, like, tapped it and been like, holy shit, I'm playing this fucking game with my homies. I'm literally Twitch streaming. I'm so lucky I basically get to do this shit as a job. I'm so lucky I get to do this shit as a job. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter what I fucking do, dude. It doesn't fucking matter, or like how good I do in this fucking game, dude. Like, I'm chilling. Anyone feel like they want to just jump off a cliff with a parachute with fireworks and land in the water to experience all the elements? Or is it just me? Holy shit. Yeah, I do be waking up at 5 p.m. sometimes. I got 2 songs for you to check out. Masterpiece by Motionless in White. Also Blowtorch. Nightlight by OTEP, whenever you can. Bet. Jay, feel free to throw them in the music channel in our Discord and remind me sometime, and I'll listen to them during the Just Chatting segment.
It's not, you're not making yourself, you do this or else. It's you do this or you do nothing. No hard lines, no nothing. It's just either you work on this thing that you want.
And I think also for something like this, right, this like detoxing, I think you shouldn't try and go for 2 hours or an hour out of the gate, right? Because that'd be really hard to do, you know, especially for someone with like ADHD or autism or something like that. It's going to be really hard for you to lock in for an hour. Do it for 10 minutes. Literally be like, I'm going to set a timer on my phone for 10 minutes and go stare at the wall over there and just try and like think about life and what makes me happy and what I want to do and what I want to make out of life. But yeah, perspective is really important. Perspective is really important, in my opinion. I think that's why I've been able to be so happy overall these last couple of years, even though shit has been like, there's been rough patches in my life. There's been shit that like has really pissed me off. There's been previously a lot of people around me that made me very like upset pretty constantly, you know. Luckily those people are no longer in my life. At the time I was upset that those people were leaving my life, and I was like, what the fuck, man? I feel like a horrible friend. But really it was like yo, this is actually a really good thing, because now I have this weight off of my shoulders. Scared to do it fair. Whenever I cut everything off and I'm alone is when my depression kicks in. Dude, yeah. That shit's hard, man. That shit's hard. What happens when all you can do is see the millions of possibilities? Yeah, I think you gotta hit some like monk shit on that and try and like find out, like tap in with the higher purpose or something like that. What's up, yo, Kimmy? How you doing, homie? Yeah, I guess old saying, different strokes for different folks. So maybe this isn't the end all be all for y'all to cook, but
Success is you want to get better at, or you just don't do anything. And usually that will, if you are disciplined.
Literally, you know how it is. No hair, no meat. Yo. Oh my gosh. Y'all want me to sit still and stare at a wall for an hour? No. Wait. Cook? Jesse, we need to cook. Some monk shit 100%. Yes, sir. Now I just need some fucking ropes, dude. I need a fucking rope. That's what I need, dude. Maybe I'll just put the onesie on and not wear anything underneath, and then I'll be like, yep, I'm in my robe.
Enough to
wear a loincloth in that bitch.
To do this. It will force you into action. This is what I've actually had to be.
I think I could stare at you forever, Chucky. Chris, you don't need a rope. What? Me and my girl lost a lot of people whenever we got together because we think that her friends, which were also mine, liked her better when she was depressed because she didn't challenge like anything they said. But ever since she's gotten happier and everything, she stands up for herself for a little bit, and they don't like that. She's happy now, essentially. Yeah, that's lame as fuck. I was talking about me, not you, Chris. You have hair still. Yeah, but barely, dude. Well, I mean, it's getting cooked. Is basically what I mean. Nobody needs rope. Rope? When do we start talking about rope?
This is what I've had to do recently, because I've still allowed certain things of like, you know what, I've gotten a lot fucking done today. Like,
oh, robe. Oh, yeah, robe. Yeah. We're talking about robe, Julian, not rope. Robe. But I could probably get up to some devious things with a rope that doesn't include, devious things like tying different kinds of knots, even though I never went to Boy Scouts, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Wrapping around my dick, that kind of shit. Me and my girl's friends don't fully like me. Oh, my girl's friends don't really like me yet. They aren't trusting me because of our age difference. I'm 27 and she's 40, but no other man has ever treated her better than I have. Robes are for the weak. They're for the enlightened, my brother. Homie into older women. Bro's turning up. They still don't like the age gap. Yeah, I mean, I get why people are like a little bit, apprehensive for that. But I feel like, if you keep doing good for her and keep being kind to her and clearly like trying, like being the best for her, they'll warm up to you.
Like, no, bro. That's another instance of resistance creeping back in.
Hold on, let me rewind a little bit because I missed some of this.
You just don't do anything. You want hard success in, you want to get better at, or you just don't do anything. And usually, that will, if you are disciplined enough to do this, it will force you into action. This is what I've actually had to be. This is what I've had to do recently, because I've still allowed certain things of like, you know what, I've gotten a lot fucking done today. It's like, no, bro. That's another instance of resistance creeping back into your mind, trying to pull you away from your fucking task. If you truly want something so bad, why don't you fucking sacrifice shit? Why is it so hard to be like, you know what? I want this more than anything, and I realize that I'm just wasting my time running in circles by doing it a little bit and then going and distracting myself. Because it feels good. It feels comfortable. It feels like I'm growing.
Yeah, that is true, dude. When this fucking streaming shit really started to take off for me was when I got like somewhat consistent with it, where I was like every day I was like, I'm gonna try and like do something for this stream. I think for a while you kind of gotta like, if you're trying to get into streaming, you just beat the fucking shit out of like streaming almost every day, even if it's just for like an hour, right? Preferably like 2 hours, because that's when you get some stamina as a streamer. Like, it's really hard to talk to like basically like when you first start streaming, talking to no one for like an hour or 2 hours, but that will like give you all sorts of shit. So like when you do have chatters, you'll be able to talk for like 8 hours, Just the chat and the gloriousness is Christian TG92. These young girls are huge headaches. Life hit me hard at 18 and I started my business at 20, so I had to grow up faster than most. Dude, that's fair, man. I'm going to be honest. I think my granddad passing away is what really like made me like boss up and really do shit. And then like my first and definitely my like third breakup really like moved me and shit like that. Yeah. It really like forced me to like grow a lot as a human being. That's what my mom kept saying when I was single. She was like, you need to find someone that's fucking mature, because a lot of these women are immature as fuck right now. I'm like, yeah, okay. Slay, I guess you're right. Yeah, dude. I think family passing is like big time like self-growth.
Fuck that.
Sadly, it's like, shit's sad. Like you gotta like deal with that a lot if they're like a big integral part of your life. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say.
That shit, bro. Do the one thing. If you want this shit so bad where you just fucking... I guess the best way, and some people who this doesn't resonate with might think I'm fucking insane. But let me explain. People chase happiness way...
Chucky, you are mature. Get out of here. Even though her and my dad were 20 years apart. My dad was 55. My mom was 35. Modern Viking, what's up, family? Making up a story to excuse his interest in older women when we all know it's because he has mommy issues like me. I'm debating if I do have mommy issues or not, dude. It's too late. You don't like what I do, but I'm a product of it. Oh, goddamn.
Too much, and it's almost cliche at this point to say something like happy. Don't try to be happy, try to be content, grateful, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But truly, I think of it like this. Think of a dog. Like a dog that's rolling on
Yo,
his
what's up,
back.
Omen?
He's just fucking happy. People are petting on him, giving him treats. He's just chilling, dog.
Getting petted on.
He's just chilling, doing shit that dogs
Jay, I love you. Sleep well. Have a great day tomorrow, right, motherfucker? Appreciate you, big dog.
do in the motherfucking house with his family, happy as fuck.
I like this guy. He cusses
doing
as much as
nothing,
me.
practically.
Oh, Chucky, I'm sorry.
That's an option.
I'm going to respond to your text in a sec.
That is the pursuit of
What the dog
instant
doing?
gratification. I've done this so much in my life. Copious amounts of drugs, alcohol, weed, binge watching movies, TV shows it feels so good in the moment. That's the craziest shit. Scrolling on TikTok and you find like a gem of a video that justifies you wasting an hour of your time because this video is so relevant and got your cogs turning so effectively. No. Some people, and this isn't me trying to be like, some people are fucking built different. Some people are that motherfucking dog. No, this isn't that. This is just there's certain people where maybe we're just miserable. Maybe we are fucking miserable. And even in the instances where a majority of people would enjoy that happiness they get from drinking with the bros or doing this, some people, it literally just like, they can't. They literally can't.
Yeah, I think it's literally different strokes for different folks, and like shit that works for me won't work for other people. But for me in my life, what I found the most successful is like balance, right? Like I have a good balance. Actually, honestly, I think I have a shitty balance. Because I probably should be doing more things that make me happy. But what's brought me joy in life is just like doing shit that makes me happy in between all this fucking work that I do. And some people will be like, you're a fucking streamer, you don't do work, or you're like a photographer, you're fucking not doing work, whatever it may be. But like in between the work that I put in, I like spend it with my friends, or I spend it going for drives, or I spend it with my friends in Discord, and I get some like dopamine from that. And I also don't think that you should completely neglect things that make you happy, right? Like if you're fucking wasting literally your entire time, like you aren't pursuing anything whatsoever, you're getting constantly stuck in a loop of something that's making you sad, you should definitely step out of that. But I also don't think that we can really judge people based on that, though, to kind of play devil's advocate to what they're saying. If somebody's happy, like if they're content, again, it's not about one life purpose. Like I think from this person's point of view, like they want to be a musician, they want to be a painter. Like, yeah, don't waste your time on this shit. If that's really what you want to do, if that's what makes you happy. For me, streaming shit, dude. I'm not going to waste my time, watching How I Met Your Mother for the like 70th time again tonight. I'm going to fucking stream so I can get some paper, so I can pay my bills, and I can also stream even more because streaming makes me happy. Right now, I'm watching this video so that I can upload this reaction to one of my YouTube channels, That makes me happy. But, maybe at some point in my life, I'm going to be like, you know what makes me happy? Doing literally the minimum to make the money I need to survive and going on little walks. Maybe that's what will make me happy. Maybe spending time watching How I Met Your Mother for the 50 billionth time or watching a new movie will make me happy, You don't remember? Yeah, dude, I don't remember. Which version of Moist Critical? Yeah. Damn, Chucky's being ignored. That's rough, buddy. Where did you come from? Have you been here this whole time? That's the secret to life right there. Wait, what was the secret to life? I'm being ignored too. Chris is not being very skibbly bop toilet Ohio Riz. Reading your chats and not looking at your name. I work all day, then waste my time playing Spider-Man, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, dude, if you're happy, that's all that matters. I mean, even if fucking Gary Vee said it, he's like, yo, if you're fucking 35 years old and you live in your parents' basement and you're playing Call of Duty and you're happy, I'm fucking jealous of you. You know? I'm jealous. Yeah, only the first person that's here and claims it gets taxes. Minda, you are fine, homie. I hope you're feeling better now.
It just eats on you. All the reality
See 2024,
of the
thank you.
situation comes into your mind no matter what.
Parents' basement?
And guess what? These are the people who they have to be sober because they overindulge.
Oh yeah, dude. Whenever I think about this, right? Like I think about this like tapped in lifestyle that I have of like this like feeling like there's a higher power and I'm walking in my purpose and like everything's gonna work out some way. I was waking up and I was grumpy today. I was like, oh, this video's not running. Oh, everything's going wrong. I was like, there's a purpose behind this. I know that I will be okay. It is fine. Everything will work out exactly how it's supposed to. Like that kind of shit. I think of people literally like nothing nowhere, dude. That dude is sad as fuck. He deals with a shit ton of depression and anxiety and shit. And I think it would be hard for him in the way that his brain is wired to be able to be like, do shit that like I do. Like I go for a drive and I'm like, ooh, the sun is really pretty tonight. Going down. Wow, this is awesome. I'm getting a hit of dopamine. I feel really good right now. You know, it'd be hard for him to feel that way. But I think that there is a way for people to find peace in their own ways. I think me and this guy are literally just sharing our own ways of how we do it, and hopefully that'll help some of you guys along the way, you know? Skippy vice president? Fuck no. I'm getting Lol Jake's vice president, dude. We're getting weed legal in every state. Feel much better now? Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Before I spawned here, I would just sleep when I was depressed. Honestly, I mean, did that help at all? Among Us for tribute to Skippy Pippi?
That's why we addictive people overindulge in things like drugs and alcohol. I didn't realize this until 8 months after I got sober. It's like, bro, the reason why I overindulged in alcohol so fucking much, like to the
true,
point of
Chucky,
blackout
true.
every time I did it,
Proud of you for that.
was that I started feeling creeping in while I had a buzz going of what the fuck are you doing, bro? You're getting nowhere, dog. What the fuck? You have nothing to show. And then it makes you drink more because you're like, I got this buzz on this one side and all these fucking torturing thoughts on this other.
I think this is also very dangerous. I think you can combat this in a way or find ways to combat it, right? To a certain extent. Like, I literally didn't play video games, like, hardly at all for, like, 5 years there because this, like, voice in my head would be like, you're not getting anything done. What is this? Why is this productive for you right now? Right? I should have played some fucking video games, man. I should have had some fucking passions on the side, you know? I should have been fucking, like... You know, I didn't need to devote myself 24/7 to working. I feel like sometimes this voice is a made-up fucking voice that fucking society or our parents or our teachers or somebody like that has told us our entire life that you need to be getting something done right now. You can't have fun. You need to get something done. And again, it's not, there's no one life purpose. If you have a passion for something, that doesn't even mean that that passion is your purpose in life particularly. Maybe your purpose in life that makes you actually happy, like maybe you want to be a musician, but really what makes you happy is fucking working a 9 to 5, and then when you come home from your 9 to 5, you do some woodworking. You know, something like that. I don't know. When I get super depressed, I stay in my room with all the lights off since I have a bad back. My doctor prescribed me muscle relaxers, and I'll take one of those and just be high and pass out for hours. Yeah, is it okay to use muscle relaxers like that? I was about to be like, dub, I think?
So you're like, let me try to make this fucking win. and then it wins. It fucking fucks your whole brain, and that's all you have in there is buzz.
But I think this person's making a lot of good points, like, honestly, like, for creative people.
Fucking blackout drunk. That was a little bit of a ramble. But it's like, some people, I don't know, I'm not a fucking Jordan Peterson psychologist. I can't tell you what it is. But we have something in our brain where literally we're just never satisfied.
I think you need to stop indulging in masturbation, and you need to think about life. Maybe get some pussy, you big bitch. Stop watching porn. Before I met my man, I would close myself off in my room and knock out for several hours. Dude, I've only a couple times have I really hit a depression nap like that. When I'm depressed, I really just be like going for drives. I'm not gonna lie. Stop indulging in masturbation and get a girlfriend. You beta cuck. Not Sigma male. When I'm depressed, all I can really do is either look for my boy Chris streaming or play video games TBH. Yeah, I feel like okay, sorry, I was reading Goofy Oz chat there. I feel like, you know, looking for looking for things that bring you joy is really important. For me, like, honestly, sometimes it's just getting on stream. Sometimes it really just depends. Like, I really try and listen to, like, my body and, like, the other part of my mind that, like, makes me feel that way. Sometimes it's literally just listening to some music to, like, pick myself up from that place. Sometimes it's going for a drive. Sometimes it's putting on the Ebb and Flow by Eben Britton, his podcast, and listening to an episode and be like, yeah, or, like, going back through. I have a playlist on Spotify that's, like, best podcasts, and I'll, like, go back through sometimes and re-listen to them. There's specifically one episode that literally changed my life. I think it's either episode 91 or episode 92 of Y and K, the Mike podcast. And that episode literally changed my life. And every now and then I'll go back to it and listen to it because he talks about things like, you are not your thoughts. Like, you are not your mind. Your mind is like a tool for you. You know, like there's like a higher being of yourself that controls your mind. Not like your brain is not who you are. And some people will be like, that's not true. You're literally just like, you just have your brain and that's it. And like, I understand that. But for me, and the fact that I've always had like a faith in a higher power, but not really a religious, like usual, like established or organized religion ideal of a higher power, that like makes more sense to me that there is like something greater. Because my tiny brain cannot comprehend how this life would happen without some force creating it. But yeah. Oh, stop looking for a GF and work on yourself. I mean, that's true for some people. I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of did that for like 2 years. And I think it turned out for the best. Like, I'm in a really, really, really happy relationship right now. And I'm not just saying that because the person's watching. Like, I'm genuinely so happy in this relationship. And I'm really, really glad that shit didn't work out with the other people that I was interested in those 2 years. And I just kind of let it fade away. Like, there were so many times that I had the chance at a relationship. I just kind of let it fade away because I was like, I don't think I really like this person. Okay, but who created the higher power? That is a good question. What if the higher power is just unmapped parts of our brains and consciousness? Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, sometimes I'll listen to people talk about like DMT and shit like that. Specifically, honestly, I'll watch some Joe Rogan shit and they'll talk about like doing DMT and like, you know, escaping into like different places and shit. Also, I would like to clarify that for one point in my life, I was very much prescribed to like Christianity and shit, but I had a lot of like deconstruction of my faith and self-growth and shit there for a few years. But I think that shit, like, I just think there is something like more than just us experiencing this life. Like, I don't think it all goes black, or at least I hope it doesn't, you know? Sorry, not to give you guys some existential dread. And honestly, even if it does go all black, look at Gojo twerking down there, dude. Okay, doesn't that make you feel a little better?
So, if you know you're going to be miserable, and it's so difficult for me to put it that way because it's not that. There's good times, there's bad times. But it's like, if I'm going to realize that I'm going to be fucking miserable for a
The
while,
Nico emote, literally my reaction.
Why wouldn't I try to put that misery, why wouldn't I try to fill that void with doing something productive that could result in something. And once you let go of the thoughts of external opinions and what people think of you, it's so easy to do it. You can literally just fucking go out there and do whatever you want and fill that void that makes you feel like you're lacking something, that misery, if you will, with doing something that's kind of that would be considered miserable, like hard fucking work towards something that you want to happen, towards a goal, towards a dream. And guess what?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, not to like hype myself up here, but like literally as long as I could remember, owning a house was like my dream. It didn't matter what I thought I was gonna be doing, but owning a house was a dream. So I literally took like 2 fucking months of my life to fucking like we copped this place and then working on it and fixing it up. And now like there's still a lot of work that needs done to this thing. But like I own a fucking house, dude. Like I don't know, just thinking about that, like I literally like I remember like just every day just being like, yo, I'm gonna fucking hammer this shit. I hate physical labor and shit, man. I mean, I won't say I hate it. Like I was okay with doing this shit. It was just a lot. It was a lot, bro. But I did it anyways because I was like, this is my dream, this is my passion, or like this is my dream, my passion will like flow in here. And it has, dude. It has. Like I built the streaming shit back up to like pretty close to what it was at its all-time peak, at least like chat wise and monetarily wise, what it was, you know, from just believing in myself and like having blind faith in myself and letting the passion like be created in here, you know. I can do it for you. Wait, what was that in response to, Chucky? Sorry, I was yapping a lot there. Just yapping. Try important.
There's the possibility that it all works out for you and you have success. But you're gonna be just as fucking miserable. That it's real hard. It sucks fucking ass, bro. It sucks. Fucking sitting there doing the fucking staring at a wall shit. That shit sucks. Fucking being bored. It sucks. For day after day after day, sacrificing your free time, sacrificing shit.
Oh yeah, Chucky, you would be low key a cheat code, dude. You, the homie V, be like, yo, Lol Jakes, you wanna come fucking hang out with the squad? We'll fucking we'll have this bitch done in like 2 days. I'll be like, yo, got beds for everybody. I'll buy food. I'll buy some booze. We'll fucking turn up.
Shit.
That would be fun,
But
honestly.
come on,
Maybe at
bro.
some point we could actually do that. That'd be
Miserable
fucking sick.
Anyway, you're gonna fucking be miserable anyway. So why wouldn't you be miserable towards something that you find
Julian, appreciate you, brother. Sleep well. Have a great day tomorrow, okay? Love you, dog.
enjoyable? Like the music, I have periods where I'm still miserable with it. Whenever I get frustrated and it's all problem solving. Whenever I get stumped on a problem, it gets fucking miserable, just like everything else. But there are times of bliss and joy during doing things that I love, as well as pursuing things that are hard that have good outcomes. Pursuing the long-term gratification, sacrificing the
You have weed, dude, dub.
It's miserable, but there's fucking rainbows on the other side of it. Possibly. I know this could have been like some fucking incoherent ramble, but it's like, this is just the way I feel about this shit. It's like some people...
Honestly, I think this person did a relatively good job considering the fact that it looks like they're not going off of notes. I think they summarized a lot of the shit and a lot of the like thought process of creatives and like trying to deal like with lack of motivation and trying to also come up with new things and work on things. Yeah, I think they also have a point about like working on shit and like chugging through it. These be the plug who just chills in the corner. Yeah. Put chat down for the night. Good night and love y'all. Yo, Spike, love you too, homie. Appreciate you, dog. Sleep well. Have a great day tomorrow. All right, motherfucker.
Can just be happy watching their favorite sports person fucking smoking weed all day, drinking, but it's like, I literally feel miserable doing that. Doing the fucking job. It's like, bro, I work hard as fuck. I keep up with all of my extracurricular hobbies, fucking dreams, passions.
I think that's the other thing is some people can just chill. Some people can just chill and be content. I think it's literally like a part of it all. Also, like, part of the fun is like the climb, you know? Part of the fun is the climb of like trying to achieve your goal. Sometimes there's hard parts. Like, to be honest with you, chat, the reason I'm doing some React Andy shit is mainly because like streaming as a whole has kind of made me feel a little more burnt out the last like week or two. I know it comes and goes, you know? So I know I'm gonna like come back up and it's gonna be like sick and I'm like, I love streaming so much, I'm gonna stream like 8 hours a day, right? But oh my god, I lost my train of thought. But you push through what was he literally just, oh yeah, you push through that because like this is like my fucking passion for shit. Same with photography, it comes and goes, you know. But there are the points of like pure bliss and literally the climb of it all. Like you feel good about the climb. Like I'm doing these fucking silly YouTube videos and I know like when one actually hits on the main channel, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, this is the shit. I literally, one of the shorts has been actually doing relatively well. I think it's like above 1,000 views, like consistently just like going up and up and up slowly. It gave me like a ton of dopamine, like made me feel really good and feel really accomplished. Second Coming of God, go hard. Yeah, on God, bro. Got every Beatles album in the back. That's hard as fuck. Oh, yeah, dude. This is Bringing the Horizon, too, right?
Passions, whatever you want to call it. And I work fucking construction. Hard fucking
Oh,
shit
goddamn.
with a boss that's like, he's nice sometimes, but for the most part, he can be a fucking dickhead.
That's real.
It's like, I'm tired of that shit, dog. I'm really just about to
tired,
go
dog.
fucking all in on this shit, son. It's like, I feel like a bitch if I'm not filling my time with 100 different things. We've developed this thing in the culture where whenever you're doing 100 different things, you're viewed as like, oh, he's really fucking grinding. But it's like, you need to just settle down with a good handful of things that make you your unique person and just go fucking all in on them and make sure that the things that you have interest in, even if you're interested in it, it's gonna suck fucking grinding it out, but that's what you gotta do, my boy. Chase paper, enjoy nature, stare at the fucking wall, and get your work done. Have a good one.
W Mans, honestly. Hold on, give me a second. When the fuck was Jesus Southern? Yeah, he's coming back as a Southerner, dude. Yo, what? Yeah, dude, honestly, I think a lot of good points. I'm gonna drop a sub, dude. This kind of reminds me of, this kind of reminds me of the Dr. K video I was talking about.